YouTube. My name is Terry, and I am going to be doing a YouTube on spinal arachnoid cyst. This is going to be my 1 day post-op video. I actually did not do it in 1 day post-op because I was in too much pain. I slept most of the day. So I'll give you kind of a 2-in-1 video. So in this video, you'll have your 1 day post-op, and then you'll also have a preparation video. So let's see. Let's start off with preparation things that you probably will have. And I can tell you this through my experience of having surgery. So the number one thing that I know you need to have is a reacher. A reacher is very important. It's like a long stick that has a handle on it and it can grab things for you. You want to buy your best quality reacher, actually. I have two of them. One of them is a very cheap one that the hospital gave me. And then I have another one that I bought off of Amazon prior to surgery that my husband actually bought off of Amazon prior to surgery. Let's see. So the reacher, it's one is a little longer and one is shorter. So you want one that's about a size and a half the length of your arm or a little bit less. It has two suction cups on the ends of it. So get one that kind of has a rubber suction cup on the end of it, and it's a lot stronger than the one that the hospital gives you. This reacher, I pick everything up from shoes to socks to towels, to dirty clothes, to seasonings in the cabinet, to anything. I use it for everything. I'm not cooking yet, but I like to try to fool myself and just pick up things to prepare for when I actually can cook. I am 6 days post-op actually, and so I am still laying in the bed. I actually, believe it or not, broke my arm 6 days before surgery. So you will see that I am actually, I can't move it too much, but I'm in a cast here. So that made this process a lot more difficult for me because I only have one arm. So I'm getting out of bed with one arm. I'm pushing myself up with one arm. I'm doing everything with one arm. Another thing you want to have is going to be your compression socks. Compression socks are pretty important because it's what kind of controls or stops you from getting blood clots. In the hospital, they wrap these rubber inflatables that are connected to the bed electronically, which pumps air around your legs. I'm not sure what the actual correct name of them is, but however, they inflate and they constantly pump on your legs. So that kind of in the hospital will prevent you from getting blood clots. I was in the hospital for 3 days. And so during that 3 days, some things that I needed in the hospital, I hate hospital clothes. So one of the things I bought is my own pajamas. If you're going to bring your own pajamas, it'll probably be easier if you bring something that buttons up in the front. I needed something buttoned up in the front because my arm is broke, so I couldn't reach. My challenges probably will be a lot greater than yours, but nevertheless, the things will be beneficial that I give you. That's one thing you want to do. You want to have they may not have you in underwear or panties, but I brought my own. So when I did get the catheter taken off after day 1, it was helpful to kind of have my own stuff because I just felt better at home. The more stuff I had from home, the more comfortable I felt. Let's see. If you're a girl, you want to definitely prepare your hair. It may sound crazy, but prepare your hair. I had to prepare my hair a little bit more, like I said, because I have a broken arm, so I couldn't do my hair. So I braided my hair, I put it in a ponytail. That's how it stayed. If you're a girl, bring some hair ties to put on your hair so you can put your hair up so you're not looking crazy in the hospital. I'm not sure what the guys do. They may just have bedhead, or they just may have short haircuts and it works for them, so they may not have to worry as much as us. But for us, if you have hair, long hair, whatever, you don't want to constantly have to reach your arm up, trust me, to put hair out of your face. It is painful. So best idea is to put your hair on top of your head and leave it that way and have somebody come and comb your hair for you or whatever every day, because you think you may be able to do your hair. You literally think you'll be able to reach your arm up, but you won't be able to. It everything hurts. Let's see. Some of the other things that I think my family brought me to the hospital with lotion, even though the hospital gives you that. I mean, it's up to you. You can use your own things, but lotion, deodorant, just your personal hygiene products would be nice to have. It's just to make you more comfortable, like I said, at home. Um, those are the things that I know for sure are necessary. I also have a very long stick sponge for the shower because you are not allowed to wet you can wet the wound, but you can't soak it in water. So you can't stay in the shower and let water run over your back for any long time. Actually, anytime in the shower, I kind of wash my back with the long sponge, and then I will turn in the shower and turn back. I am actually healing at an incredible rate. Honestly, I have to say I have a lot of people praying for me. So if you believe in prayer, by all means, have whoever you want. If you don't believe in whatever you believe in, just make sure you practice it. My thing is, so I've been recovering at a super fast rate. I'm on day 6 actually, and I am doing a lot. But we'll do a 1 week video so that you can get all the information for 1 week videos, and I can tell you about how I'm feeling then and what I'm doing. So the sponge comes in handy. That's a pretty important thing to have. I'm trying to see what else. The video has went blurred on me. Let me just see what it is. Sorry. There we go. So that is some of the things I know for sure that you absolutely need to have. Don't try to do it without it. So I'll go start talking to you about day 1. So from surgery, I got in there May 25th. I was scheduled to have surgery at 7:30. I got there at 5:30. They have you kind of sit in the lobby, do your pre-registration, sit in the lobby, and then they take you back. Once they take you back, they give you scrubs and a robe for you to change your clothes. You're also supposed to wash down inside this, I can't remember the name of it. It's like hibiscus or something like that, but you're supposed to scrub down inside this soap the morning of. So you do that, and then you change your clothes. They tell you to take everything off completely, and they give you 2 robes to put on. I needed help because I have a broken arm, so I had my husband and my mom who was there to support me, and that was great. And then they lay you down. The anesthesiologist comes in. He'll discuss with you what he's going to do, the process, the time. They'll do that. Then next, probably maybe a team of surgeons or students may come in. And they may talk to you about your current issues, what you may experience. And then last but not least, the neurosurgeon comes in. The neurosurgeon then will speak to you, tell you preparations, and then the anesthesiologist will then come back. When the anesthesiologist comes back, he will then insert an IV and get the medicine started for you to drift off, and then they'll take you away, so you have time to say your goodbyes. I actually was allowed 2 people with me, so that's great, but usually it's only 1 person that can come back with you. Once you do that, they'll take you off. You'll have your surgery. They'll tell your family that the surgery takes 3 to 4 hours typically. And then the waiting time is usually about 2-3 hours. I was actually back there 4 hours. I don't know. I think I kept waking up in a panic, so they kept me back a little bit longer in the recovery area. And then when you wake up, you're going to wake up inside your hospital room. You're going to be drowsy. I was aware where I was awake, so I knew that was my mom that was there. I wasn't doing much talking. I was kind of in and out of sleep for the most part of the day, actually. And then I woke up probably more towards like 8 o'clock, where I was like actually talking to my mom, but I was in excruciating pain. So don't expect to be moving around at all. I laid in the same spot because even when I moved my arm like that, or I tried to move back, it hurt, and it hurts bad. So prepare yourself for the pain. That's all I'm saying. But they do keep you on medication, so you don't have to worry about, agonizing pain. But you definitely feel it. If they tell you that you don't feel it, if anyone tells you, they're lying. So day one, I ate dinner. They bought the tray to you. I wasn't really interested in eating, but I did eat. I took my medication. I took my stool softeners. Oh, and make sure you have a prescription for stool softeners. It is important, but we'll talk about that in week 1. Let's see what else you may want to know. Like I said, you're not able to move very much. It's kind of, sorry, I'm moving my arm, kind of agonizing pain that you'll have. I would definitely bring some things to the hospital, whether it's a book or it's reading material. You bring your computer, bring your cell phone, bring all of your electronics because you will need them. And it also kind of keeps your mind off of the pain, but it keeps you busy and not focus on the fact that you're in the hospital. Well, I think that is pretty much going to be my day 1 video. I hope it was clear, and I hope you all can get something from it. All right, YouTube, thank you. Have a good one.